I'm thinking about the person who sent me the email and about all the girls who feel undeserving of love and unworthy, and who are so worried about their external appearance. I wish I could somehow wave a magic wand and let them see the external beauty. It doesn't make a relationship work. It doesn't make you a better mother. It doesn't make you a better wife. It doesn't make you a better girlfriend. It doesn't make you a better person. It's all part of the marketing image. The marketing people are capitalists. Let's say, although I don't really like to say capitalist, because in a way I'm a capitalist, I guess. I'm not a communist. I don't know. I wouldn't want to label myself either way. But anyhow, marketing people who market all these products like makeup, perfume, clothing, who pay females to be models. And of course, I want thin models. They're really fucking up the lives of a lot of teenage girls. And I have to qualify that by saying teenage girls whose parents don't give them an inner sense of worth and inner sense of value. I wish I could just get this person out of her environment, take her to a place where people appreciated her for her mind. This girl said she sent me a picture of herself, and she's not, by any definition that I know of, unattractive, yet she thinks she is. But I don't want to make a big deal of it one way or the other, because I don't want her to focus on her external looks, although she does a lot. So I guess I would just say to her that it's not your physical appearance that gives you worth and value in the world. Well, actually it is. It's your stage in life and your environment that you like. And you're smart enough to realize that, like, even though ideally people should or could value you for your mind, they don't. And that works get this immediate results of feeling attractive and feeling desirable and welcome at parties and popular and etc. etc. But I'll say that I feel really sad when I see what's happening to people like this girl. And I just wanted to know that, to me, she has a lot of value beyond her physical looks. And that, at least I, for one, would personally still want to hang out with her. And I would hang out with her even if the picture she sent me wasn't the real picture of her. I don't really care at this point at all what she looks like. She could be 500 pounds, and I would still want to hang out with her. And also, the reason that sometimes I get frustrated with talking to her doesn't have anything to do with her physical appearance. And even no matter how sexy or beautiful she was, if I were going to date someone, something like her, I would be more interested in how they express their feelings and how good of a listener they were, and how understanding they were, and how nurturing they were to me, and how emotionally supportive they were, etc. And what their values were. And this is a problem. It's come up a couple times in our chats, is that her values are being, like, shaped, I would say. It's a what I'm looking for, bent. Like, that's not the word I'm looking for. Being corrupted, let's say, but that's not quite the word I'm looking for. The values are being twisted, let's say, by the values of her society. I won't even say which country she lives in, because there are so many countries now that place such a high emphasis on looks, and this serves the interests of the marketing people. Because if you had a generation of people who didn't give a shit about how they looked and who valued each other and who judged each other based on things like how emotionally supportive they were and how much they cared about other people, then they wouldn't be buying all these products. And then the people selling the products would be out of business. So it's not in their interests to... I mean, this is so simple, and people kind of know this, but it hasn't really caught on. Basically, everyone who buys makeup, perfume, fashionable clothes, they're all being used. Their money is being taken from them because of this image that's been created by the marketing people. So they're just really being used. And it's destroying love, it's destroying relationships, it's destroying life. And this is such a smart person. I don't know, maybe a little bit of what I'm saying is going to make a little bit of a difference in her life. Maybe when she has her own kids, if she does someday, she'll raise them in an environment where fashion, looks, and external appearance aren't so important. And I'm not going to say they're not important now, because obviously I'm a man and I have male instincts, and I still have like some kind of physical feelings, and I feel attracted to certain females according to their physical appearance, but I know intellectually, even after spending some time with someone, even if I were physically attracted to them, that wouldn't keep a relationship going. When I was younger, I used to feel undeserving of love, but I don't know about unworthy, but I guess unworthy also. But once, like when I was in my 30s, I think I finally realized that I felt undeserving of love. I remember once telling Carolyn Snyder that something like she should go and find another boyfriend because I wasn't good enough for her. She should find somebody better. And clearly I felt undeserving of her. And it's up to the parents. In particular, the parents play the most important role in creating these feelings of self-worth. So, I've said this somewhere before in my website, but if a child feels undeserving of love, or let's say it also feel deserving of punishment, I saw this in South America. I don't know how much this girl is punished, but she gets treated very badly. I don't know if she thinks she deserves it, but I'm afraid she might kind of think she does deserve some of it. And the longer she stays in this abusive environment, the more she's going to have a low opinion of herself. But anyhow, I realized that in South America, while I was in South America, I realized that if you're hitting your kids and you're telling your kids that they deserve it because they were bad or something, like in England they say, because they were naughty, then if they start to think they deserve to be punished, then they can't also think they deserve to be loved, because those two are mutually exclusive. So I hope it helps this person understand the situation a little bit. But unfortunately, I don't think she's really seeing the connection between how her parents treat her and her feelings of unworthiness and feeling undeserving love and attention and affection. Now, I'm afraid this person's going to go off to university where she's not going to learn anything about self-esteem and self-worth. And I would prefer to see her spend like a year, kind of like I did, just basically in recovery, trying to understand how her self-esteem got so low and how to lift it up a little bit, at least understand, so she won't repeat the cycle if she ever has kids. Yeah, so she can maybe find somebody that she can talk to about this stuff. in open, direct conversations. So right now she's so afraid, like this guy she started dating, she's so afraid to even mention all these insecurities. I'm sure she's afraid to mention them because she doesn't want to appear insecure. This is a real problem. I don't really see a solution. Unfortunately, I can't really recommend anything. She said something about giving her advice, but I don't really want to do that. But I will. I guess I'll just say to, I don't know, we said so much already in this video about the connection between self-esteem and parents and self-worth and feeling deserving of love. So, I guess I'll just leave it at that.